ず守る。私は疾風の弓使いセイダ。天への道は我が家が示す。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Seida, and then she's one of the creators from the Sacred Stone, and then she has a recently CC plus or Job plus either way, and then I managed to max most of her gates except for the last gate. So with the gears, everything plus the new mementos, her overall status is well somehow okay, but it's still much more better than the old job a bit I think. And then this is a leader skill. For the wing units, it increased their physical attack by 50%, so it's one of the best leader skill during the old times. And then if you master her third gate, this physical attack split into physical attack 30% and all attack 20%, and with the HP up by 20%. So the total will be 70%. Okay, even though it's a bit outdated, but at least it greatly increased the physical attacker and with some HP. Okay, next is her main ability. Okay, this will be her current status with the leader skill and mementos. And then let's see her normal attack first. About 4k for the weakness and then 3.8k, okay. And then how about the main ability for this first skill? It is a wind shooting attack with 100% hit and strong versus the airborne or flying unit. And if the opponent has any bad status, the skill power increase. And if her HP is more than 80%, this skill will be activated. So basically this is a simple attack skill. And then how about the damage? About 7k, okay. And about 6k, okay. And then for this second skill, she will attack any allies with 1 damage beside herself and is 100% hit and increase their CT by 40. So basically this skill main purpose is increase their CT plus activate their reaction ability if it's not a counter attack. So it's not really that bad. And then of course the shooting range is very far, 3 plus alpha. Okay, for this third skill, it is a wind shooting attack with death sentence and push away the enemies by 3 square away, and if her HP is more than 80%, this skill will be activated, and the shooting range is 4. So basically this skill is very simple with death sentence and push away the enemy, and the damage is decent. Okay, for this fourth skill, it is an aerial wind shooting attack with poison status and strong bright status, and if her HP is more than 80%, this skill will be activated, so it's quite good. And then if you master her 5th gate, the overall skill power increase, and she also can attack the enemy who are using the jump attack and interrupt the attack. And then instead of poison status, become a strong poison. It is 20% damage per turn, and the shooting range increased to 5, so that she can attack the enemy even further away. And then the damage is about 8k, okay, and 6k. Okay, next is this last skill. It's an aerial 2-hit wind shooting attack and push away the enemy 3 square away, and for the 3 turns her speed increase, and if she has the clock status, the skill power increase, and if her HP is more than 80%, this skill will be activated. So it's quite good, and the shooting range is, well, 1 straight line 5, and the damage is about this high, and about 8k. Okay, lastly is this skill. She will activate this skill when she using any main skill attack, and then her CT increase by 30, and for the 1 turn her dual cost reduce, and then this skill cannot be used again for next turn, and then for the 1 turn, all of her main ability skill will not have any skill usage. Basically it's an infinity use for the 1 turn. So it's quite good to use this skill, and after that activate this skill, and then use any main skill again for free usage and lower dual cost. And then next is a side ability. Okay, for this second skill, it is a wind shooting attack and strong versus an airborne or flying unit, and move -2 for 3 turns. And the shooting range is 4, not really that bad. And the damage is, okay, about 5k, and then how about the weakness? About 6.5k, not bad, but the main purpose is the debuff. Okay, next is her master ability, and for this first skill, it is from her free gear main weapon ability, and it's an area wind shooting attack, and with the Kraka status, okay. And then if you equip with her weapon with the Memento skill or BCR, this skill will have the power up, and then it lowers the enemy ration activation rate for 3 turns, and the jewel cost reduced. So basically it's very good to equip with this weapon and with the accessory. And the damage is about 8k for the weakness and 6k, okay. And then for this master ability, if you equip with her free weapon with her BCR or Memento skill, her physical attack, dex and accuracy permanent increase. So this weapon ability is quite good so that her overall damage increase. This master ability is from her new Mementos BG ability, and it's a shooting attack on the whole map against the enemies only, and then for the 3 turns, those enemies will have crop cap and all types of bad attack activation down. Basically is, instead of 100% become 50%, same goes to the best status. And then the ration ability will not activate as well, so it's quite good. And then the damage is about this high. And then for the weakness, okay, increase a bit, but basically this skill main purpose is whole map plus debuff. And then if you max break this new Mementos, it added extra speed debuff for 3 turns, so basically it's quite good for arena and PvP, yeah. But then the skill damage is still the same, so beware. And lastly is this master ability, which is from her own Memento skill weapon ability, and it's an area wind shooting attack, and for the 3 turns, their shooting resistance grading down. So basically this skill is really very good, even before her job plus, so that all of your shooting attacker will have high damage, especially it's very good for raid boss. And then the damage will be about 11k, okay, and 8k. Okay, next is the support ability. When she getting any damage, she have the chances of inflict the enemy's swift status, and skill attack can be activated as well. And the shooting range is 4. So this skill is not really that bad, but the probability of swift status is only 50%, so beware. And then depending on the situation, you can switch this ration ability to... This ration ability is from the Ninja Enchant job, and then she has a chances of complete evade against the physical attack. So basically if you are fighting against a physical attacker, this might be the better choice. Okay, next is a support ability. When you master her second gate, it added extra shooting attack up, and with the shooting range plus 2. So this passive is quite good for her. And then for the next support ability is, it increases her dex, initial jewel, and shooting range plus 1. So that with the second gate passive, her shooting range will be plus 3, so it's quite good. And then next is the Kaigan Lasso. It increases her maximum HP for the basic parameter, and then that's increased for level 5, shooting attack for level 10, and HP up for level 15. And then for the Lasso skill, level 10, it added extra strong versus a thunder unit. So overall, it will further increase her overall attack, and then with the HP up. And then next is her Mementos. This Mementos is her first Mementos, and it's not limited, and it increases her physical attack, and initial jewel, and speed, and thunder resistance, and dex, and shooting range, and accuracy, and shooting attack up when you max break these Mementos. So the overall status is not really that bad, but for this good skill, it's only for Ultima and Mozen, so beware. And then for this Mementos leader skill, for the Holy Knights Mementos, all of them will have HP plus 30%, physical attack plus 30%, dex plus 30%, and speed plus 5%. And with the Strong versus a Grid 30%, and Strong versus a Glutony 30%. So this leader skill is very good for all types of physical attacker, especially for katana user or shooting attacker. And then for the next Mementos is, this second Mementos is her limited Mementos, and then it increases her dex and jewel gain, dex debuff reduction, speed debuff reduction, and HP up, and shooting range increase, and wind attack up, and poison damage rate increase when you max break these Mementos. So basically this Mementos good skill is very good for PvP and arena, because of the debuff and the poison damage. And then for the leader skill is, for the Holy Knights Mementos group, all of them will have HP plus 20%, physical attack plus 40%, shooting attack plus 20%, accuracy plus 10%, Swarm Processor Gluttony plus 40%, and Swarm Processor Grip plus 20%. So this leader skill is very good for physical attacker and shooting attacker, and also very good for arena thanks to the accuracy up. And then next is gears. This free weapon you can get from one of the Sacred Stone event, ES Quest, and then it increases her physical attack, dex, and speed. Okay, really nothing much. So the main purpose is only the weapon ability. Okay, for the next gear is, this accessory is from her own mementos and it increases her physical attack, shooting attack, and strong versus a thunder. So this is very good, especially against a thunder unit. And then with this weapon ability, which is very good for her, as I mentioned earlier, when you equip this accessory with her weapon, she has the bonus. And then of course, if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with anything that's increased the HP or speed or shooting attack will be good enough. Okay, for the next gear is, this accessory is from her second mementos, and then it increases her maximum HP, initial duel, wind attack, and accuracy. Yeah, it's really quite good. And then for the weapon ability is, when she using any attack on the enemy, it will permanently increase her shooting attack and can be stacked 5 times. So basically, after 5 attacks, her shooting attack power will be quite high. So it's quite good overall. And then of course, if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with anything that is increase the HP or speed or HP Vision Armor or Ultima Muffler, either way. Or even this one, that increase the initial duel and dark resistance and light resistance, and with the weapon ability that is increase her shooting attack. So it's not really that bad, but this accessory is limited, so beware. Okay, next is the seals or runes. Well, I'm equipping her with the physical attack and area attack. And of course you can switch with all area attack, or maybe accuracy, yeah, either way, or maybe HP increase with area attack, and then with the dex and shooting attack, and the rest is anything you like. Okay, next is, okay, I'm going to try out at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now I'm already using 5 attack on the enemies, and let's see the normal damage increased by how much? About 5k and about 4.6k, okay. And then this one, about 9k and about 7k. And this one, okay, and okay, nothing much. And how about this skill? Okay, and okay. And then this one, oh, not bad, and 10k. And how about this skill? Okay, nothing much, and okay. And then master ability, this one, okay, and okay. And this one, well, I think nothing much, seriously. Yeah, increase a bit. And then how about this skill? Okay, and okay. Okay, next is, I'm going to reduce the opponent's shooting resistance, and let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. Not bad, and okay. And how about this skill? Oh, and okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. And this. Ooh, 14k and about 11k. And how about the main ability last skill? This one. About 20k and 15k. Okay. And how about this one? About 10k and 13k. And then this one. Ooh, not bad. And okay. Okay, how about if the opponent have any bad status for this skill increased by how much? Ooh, not bad. And okay. And then if I already have the clock out status, and let's see this damage increased by how much? Ooh, and okay. So conclusion is, she suddenly become a decent shooting attacker after when you unlock her double jump plus. And then first thing first is, her main ability is really quite good, especially when her HP is more than 80%, so that it will trigger her train skill that increase her CT and lowers the main ability jewel cost and without any skill usage. And then second thing is, her old mementos is good for raid boss and increase her overall attack. And her new mementos is very good for arena and PvP. So basically, if you are using her for just raid boss or some of the hell quests, her limited mementos is optional. But then if you really want to use her for arena and PvP, you need the new mementos because the visual ability is just very good. It's a whole man attack with the debuff. And then lastly is, her Job plus hell quest is not really that hard compared to the other Holy Knights hell quest. And then I managed to clear the quest without any 5-star mementos or even 4-star, and then with free gear. But then I have mastered her 1st to 5th gate. But then for the 6th and 7th gate, I didn't master that. And the runes or seals, I only equip with the yellow runes with minimum specs. But of course, if you have her mementos and everything, it will be much more easy to clear the stage. So I guess that's all about Seida. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any questions about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
おしゃべりは終わりよ。始めましょう。問題ないわ。私が何とかする。あなたたちの好きにはさせないわ。ありがたいわね。効率的だわ。剣への道は我が家が示す。剣への道は我が家が示す。剣への道は我が家が示す。効率的に進みましょう。